Welcome. This is News Insight. I am Pelumi, and today we'll be discussing about PDP and APC legal battle to begin today at Tribunal. And I have my fellow colleagues today who will be discussing about this together. So, Barrister Philip, can you shed more light on why this legal battle began?
Thank you very much, Pelumi. When they said legal battle began today, it sounds so big, but it's nothing per se. It is just that's going to happen today is the pre-hearing.
Okay.
What is pre-hearing? The lawyers come and satisfy the document they have filed and all of that, and then the trial will continue maybe tomorrow or so. Yes, it's interesting because there were so many complaints from the election and the declaration. There were claims that the IRF result were changed. The person that won was not declared. The person that was declared did not win. And it's a sad thing in this country that elections that were supposed to be done and announced by the umpire and everybody goes back. It's supposed to be we're supposed to be good sportsmen, but in Nigeria today, you have stages of election: the election proper and the election itself in the law court, which is the final election. So we are yet to see what will happen at the end of the trial. At the end of the trial, we'll now know who is the governor of Edo State or who is not the governor of Edo State.
Okay.
So
let's hear from Pastor Kingsley. Do you share same sentiment when he said it's not a big?
No, it's not. It's not what's supposed. We don't have to have election and go to the court. Ghana just had an election, and even before the conclusive calculation or the counting of the votes, the guys have come out and considered defeat, even when their people are shouting. So it's not like it's a normal process that we have to always go through the court. Going through the court means something is wrong. It's true. It means the umpire have a fault, big fault. Do you understand? To me, the umpire are the biggest people that are causing these things to happen. If not, they will not happen. The umpire is the culprit. The umpire has been politicized. The umpire is corrupt. There's no election that we don't go to court. There's most of the election is inconclusive. I mean, one thing or the other, and it keep repeating itself. The one that just finished in Edo State is going to take the same course. They will go to court because they will always cry foul. And even we that are sitting down and looking and watching, we know that there's a problem. I mean, there should be a system where it's faultless. Just one state. For you to conduct an election in one state, you cannot do it very successfully and seamlessly. This thing can be done seamlessly. Wasting public fund, taxpayers' money. The umpire, which is INEC, headed by Professor Mahmoud, at the cause and the bane of this problem. We don't have to, is it going to court, not going to court? We don't have to always go to court. That's the truth. Because everything is on a straight line. Follow the straight line, pari passu, and you see that you arrive at your destination. It's just like you're entering a boat now. There's a boat ride, you order for it, you see the Google map. Yes. It takes you right to where you're going. No, taking you off a road that is closed, that means it's not been updated. The umpire, to me, are the biggest problem of all this legal battle. And it has not, listen, there are more to these things that we are seeing. The tribunal that was formed, they are not formed independently. They are, I can tell you the truth. That's the truth. Let's face what it is. We know that this one will be lobbying that this person should be in the tribunal. This one should be lobbying that this person should be in the tribunal. We may not say it all on the surface as it is, but that's what goes on, and they are open secrets.
I can see that Barrister Philip is smiling.
Well,
Let's hear your thoughts.
Yes, he has said a lot of things. You know, the electoral process in Nigeria has to be overhauled. Credible people need to be appointed into the position of INEC. But the truth remains that how can a man that is involved in the election be the one that will be appointing the umpire? How do you hope to get results? He spoke of the tribunal, how they are being picked. Those people who are picking the members of the tribunal are those that are going for trial. What result do you expect? Also, it's been advocated that the INEC chairman should go through an election wherein the people select the INEC chairman themselves and not being appointed by the president or whatsoever. But I think otherwise, because people who are credible are credible. We have, give it to Jega. Jega started a process of refining and reforming the electoral process. And you have, at that time, you have people like Mike Guinea, my good friend, who were there and who performed credibly well as an umpire. You heard what he did in Akwa Ibom State and the rest of them. And when they had issue in Edo State, the previous election, he was seconded to Edo State to conduct the elections. I mean, Mike Guinea. So the thing is, it has been said in this platform, my good friend, Engineer Kisti, has said that, look, if the head is good, the whole body will be good. We need just one good head to be the INEC chairman who is willing to sacrifice his life, even if he's been appointed by the president to do the yeoman job. He gets there, he has the power to do what is right. Until we have such persons, we will continue to go back and forth. Yes, I share his idea that the fault is on the umpire. Because they will be, look at how can you declare an INEC result in 3 a.m. I said go to court. An umpire is telling the person who to go to court if he wasn't satisfied, and it became the language of the day today. After every election, to go to court.
Is that a norm?
Is that enough?
Yes, it's a normal thing now.
How do you comprehend that? That umpire telling if you are not satisfied, go to court.
So because it has been ruled in your favor.
So when you go to court, you are being ambushed. Because before they say go to court, they prepare the court.
Exactly.
So what are you going there to do? Well, I don't see much coming out of today's battle, the Edo State battle that begins today. It's going to end the same way because the court are the same. Is the extension of INEC. It's because INEC is the extension of the government. So, and the ruling government has said they are going to capture all the country. They've captured Edo State. They said they've captured Edo State and they've captured Ondo State. They said the next state for them to be captured is Osun State or Anambra. I don't know. So I don't know. For me, we need to do more. I think Nigerians there are people who prayed a lot. I think they should pray that the next person that
No. I don't agree with you about this prayer.
Well, you will let me land. You will let me land.
I'm a pastor.
No, you let me
But
land.
see, processes that work are not prayer. I will let you land.
Yes.
But don't bring the church here now. The church is there. The mosque is there. We are all religious people. But you see, what is right is right. The law of gravity holds everybody. Whether you're a pastor or not.
What I am saying, I never said the church. I said Nigerians are praying people.
Yes.
They should pray that the next person the president will pick as INEC chairman will be the person who on his own volition will say to himself, I am going there to do the right thing and not the bidding of anybody who appoints me. It doesn't mean the pagans pray. The Muslim pray, the Christian pray. I have not zero on anybody.
Okay, sorry about that. But you see, on prayer alone, you see, I nearly fell out of my faith at a particular point because I went to a country and everything is working and nobody's praying. It's true. You know, of course, do I believe in the power and the element of God? Sure, very well. I'm a Christian that believes in God. But most of the time we bring up prayer. Who the other day was saying that they are praying for Nigeria. I think the NSA and the First Lady, they said they are praying for Nigeria. We should do what is right. Doing what is right is what is right. From the judiciary to the legislature to the executive, let everybody do what is right. And on the part he talked about somebody that will be on that seat. One of the things they have done to put people perpetually in a state where they cannot talk is poverty. Professors that were supposed to be credible are now the returning officer of the state. I knew when I was in school, people like late Professor Dumoye, Professor Wona, you can't even cheat in Ahmadu Bello University. But now, professors are the head of electoral bodies in the state, returning officer, and all of them collect their package, everybody clean their mouth and run. No, because everybody's hungry. Professor will retire, they don't have a house. What do you expect? The one we have there is...
They will collect it.
He will collect his own and put in his pocket.
Pastor K, what I am saying, I am not saying prayer will change things. Get it right. I am saying that the next INEC chairman, you said in your own statement that you believe in the elements of God's power and prayers.
Yes.
What I said is this: whether by hook or crook, whether by way of paganism or Muslim or Christian, that element of God, because all of them hold on to God.
So what I'm also now saying, in effect, there is the hiring and the firing. That's why I like my friend, Engineer Kingsley. He doesn't look face before he fires. If you are incompetent for the job, or there's something about you on the job you are not delivering well, please, thank you. There's so much people that we can employ. If the INEC chairman or any of the structures that we have, whether the returning officer or the REC, the electoral officer in the state, whichever of them that is not is doing there are accusation against, or the INEC chairman itself, they should be brought to justice. These are the things we must do. Do you understand? There's a system to checkmate most of these things that we need to do, and this system must be in effect. Until it's in effect, everybody will just come and do what they like.
You know, we always say in this on our show that the policies are not the problem. It's the implementation that is the problem.
That's where I was going to.
Yes.
That is why I said I won't go to the other side. Yes, what I am saying, we should believe that the next person that will be INEC chairman will be the person that, look, this policy that is in place, this INEC, this roadmap, I'm going to follow it the way it is to the end, no matter whose horse is being ground. Whether the president appoint me or not, if he loses election, I will announce that he loses. That's what we need.
We just need credibility.
That good person.
Yes.
We need, is it the structure doesn't only start and stop with the chairman of INEC. We have the state electoral officers. We have other departments that they all work in. Do you understand? The process is long. We have the electoral officers at the local government level. Everybody must go into what you just mentioned. Mikey Guinea just now. Mikey Guinea was in River State, Akwa Ibom State. He did what was right. Do you understand? The one in Abia State, she did what was right. I mean, they singled them out. We saw what they did. Do you understand? And they are praised. The one too that has a questionable character, the one in Adamawa State, where is he? The case has fizzled out. He should go to jail for what he has done. The system has a way of checking itself and also punishing offenders. And until we get this, I've always said the three things society strive on. Society strives on reward. Society strives on mentorship. And society strives on punishment. Until these things are done, where people are mentored very well, where people are rewarded for being good, and also where people are punished for doing what they are doing bad, the society will not move forward until we get that. But is it better? The former humanitarian woman. Where is the case? Where is the judge? Where is the? I mean, everything is being swept under the carpet. So that these are the things I'm saying, and these things must happen in INEC. And until it happens in INEC, we won't have good, credible results.
And they can only happen in INEC when we have that good head, that person that is at the head, who wants to do the right thing. Yes.
It's from the head.
It's from the head.
And like you said earlier, the president must be stripped of the power to elect the INEC chairman. Do you understand? And also to even fire him.
Yes.
To appoint and to fire should not be in the hands of the president.
So that they can be independent.
Independent, yes. They
Thank
can be
you very
independent.
much. Thank you for sharing your opinions. This is still News Insights. We'll be right back.